स्टूडेंट्स कुछ बात करेंगे अबाउट अ फिजिकल टोपोलॉजी ऑफ नेटवर्क। हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया अबाउट द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अ लिंक। वी ऑल्सो स्पोक अबाउट द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अ पॉइंट टू पॉइंट कनेक्शन एंड द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अ मल्टी पॉइंट कनेक्शन। अब स्टूडेंट्स इन कॉन्सेप्ट्स को लेके वी आर गोइंग टू गेट आउट विद द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अ फिजिकल टोपोलॉजी ऑफ अ नेटवर्क। एवरी सिंगल नेटवर्क has got a physical topology. A physical topology or a topology is nothing but a physical layout of a network. How the network is laid out from a geometric or a physical point of view decides or defines its physical topology. Students, हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था कि different devices are connected using a link. Students, different links, two or more than two links, they combine together to form a topology. The only new concept that I'm going to introduce you out here is that those links, the devices that are connected using those links are also called as nodes. So source, destination, point A, point B, two machines, endpoints, or nodes. So different links and nodes combined together decides on the topology of a network. Now students, there are four major topologies that are possible in a network. As you can see on the slide, we have a mesh topology, we have a star topology, we have got a bus topology, and then we have a ring. Students, we'll go through each one of these one by one now. So moving on to the next slide, as you can see, we have got a mesh topology to start with. So students, in a mesh topology, as you can see, every single device, every single station, every single node, it has got a point-to-point connection with the other node. हर device दूसरी device से एक dedicated link के जरिए connected है, which only carries the traffic between these two stations. Now students, in this particular case, we have got the total number of nodes that we have got is n, and the value of n in this example is 5. So students, if you want to calculate the number of total full duplex links that will be required in a mesh topology to connect all the stations, then the formula for that is n into n minus 1 and the whole thing divided by 2. Students, if you allow me to calculate the total number of full duplex links that are required to connect the 5 stations in this mesh, then this comes out to be 5 multiplied by 5 minus 1, which is 4, divided by 2, and this is 10 links. So in a mesh topology in which you have got 5 nodes, the total number of full duplex links required to connect those 5 nodes is 10. Now, students, mesh topology has got certain advantages and it's got some disadvantages as well. As you can see, in a mesh topology, there is a dedicated link between the devices. So what it means is that every single connection, every single link just carries its own data. So there is no congestion problems. There is no interference problems from other links in this particular case. Secondly, students, this topology is one of the most reliable ones because it's robust. What do I mean by robust? Students, the topology is robust because if one link becomes unusable in this topology, you still have the entire system to work with. You still have, for example, if a link out here breaks, you can still use, there are multiple other paths that are available. You can still carry on using the station, the 2 stations that are impacted can still carry on communicating with all the other stations in a mesh. It's just these 2 stations that won't be able to communicate. Then students, when you've got a point-to-point link, your fault identification becomes very easy. when you know that station A, in this case, cannot talk to station B because a link is broken, it's very easy to just go and check that particular link and fix it. Now, students, the major disadvantage in this particular case is that you have got a lot of links. The reconnection and the cabling time in a mesh topology is actually the worst out of all the topologies that we have got. Installation becomes difficult. Now, because you have got so many links, you have got multiple nodes on each one of those stations. So unlike a bus topology or a multi-point topology, you need to have all these nodes in every station. So students, agar aap concentrate kare, har station mein, depending upon the nodes that you have in a mesh topology, you will have n-1 nodes that are required on every single one of those stations. Station A has 4 nodes, or it needs to have 4 nodes if it wants to have a dedicated link with each one of those stations that are there apart from the mesh topology in this particular network. So students, physical topology को discuss कर रहे हैं हम लोग, और सबसे पहले the first topology that we spoke about was the mesh topology. Students, will stop right here, and in the next topic we'll talk about the rest of the topologies that we have just discussed. Thank you.